guys, we're here with Derek. Derek, thanks for joining us for
Raymond,
this test.
how's it?
Can you tell us more about your Jimny? How long have you had it? What extras do you have on?
Sure.
And more especially your tires.
Yeah, no, so I've had this since August 2019. It's got 35,000 Ks on it. I've done the Del Sol lift after your last YouTube. I was motivated by that. And then I changed the tires. I put Continentals on because I wanted to go 215 80 profile.
Yes.
I think it just looks better. I've only done about 1500 on the tires, so I have no idea what it's going to be like off-road. So that's really what I want to try and do today. Yeah.
Okay, I think
And
we've
I put
got
a throttle control on as well.
the
Very
throttle
good,
controller.
very good, yeah.
We're going to play around with all that stuff today. Today we're going to be doing testing on traction, tire deformation, weight of the tires. We're going to try and give everybody a nice choice with personal experience from people that have these tires on their Jimnies and what the experience is with that specific tire as well. Derek, thanks a lot for joining us.
Look forward to it. Okay.
Excellent. Paul, thanks for joining us today for our tire test. Can you tell us a bit more about your Jimny? I see you've got a lot of extras on, so it's going to be probably about a half an hour. Run us through it, Paul.
Alright, so from the front it's got Supernova spotlights on. Suspension, I've got the Sol 50mm lift with the cross member upgrade. Radial cups, I've got the rock sliders, roof rack, awning, the tow bar and a camera. And then
Reverse camera, yeah.
Yes.
And Paul also gave all of us this little cable that you can just plug into the head unit and then into the camera. I'll give you guys a closer look at that as well. And tires, you currently have the general grabber all-terrains on.
Correct.
It's a 215/75 or
It's 205, I think. It's 215, yeah. 75. Yeah.
215/75. So it's basically the same exact measurements as the BF all-terrains are that I've got on. The other guys have got the 80 profile on their tires, so they might have a bit more clearance than Paul and I have, but we'll show them how we do this. Paul, thanks a lot for joining us for this one. Hi Werner.
Hi.
Thank you very much for coming to do this test with us. Tell us a bit more about your Jimny, what you've done to it so far, and what tires you've got on.
Okay, so it's 3 weeks old tomorrow exactly. And then we've on the very first day I changed the tires to Hankook 80 profile. I think it's 215, and it's got a roof rack and a ladder, and it's got a standard suspension.
Okay, and how many off-road trails have you done? Have you done a bit of overlanding with it, or is it a mole crawler at this
This will
stage?
be my first ever experience doing a 4x4, so I'm as green novice as you can get.
That's excellent. We'll look after you and your car to make sure no damage is done, and I hope you enjoy the day.
Awesome.
Thanks for
Thank you,
joining
thank
us.
you.
Okay. Hi guys, we're with Francois today. He's joining us for the tire test. Francois, you've got a brand new Jimny. How
Yep.
old is it now?
It's about 3 weeks old now.
Okay.
Did just about over 3,000 Ks. Took it around the country a little bit.
Excellent. And how did you find it? Open roads, gravel roads?
Very, very nice. I used to drive bakkies.
Yeah.
For me, it's quite similar. The type of drive is a bakkie. It's not as soft. It's not like a Kia Sportage. It's not as soft, but it's very comfortable, very capable. I'm very happy so far.
And it's still 100% standard.
It is
Nothing extra.
100% standard. I think the only thing extra is a tow bar.
Okay.
The tires, suspension, everything is standard.
That's an excellent test today. We're going to have a fully standard car with the standard Dunlop tires that it comes with. It's the Grand Treks, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a 195 80 profile on a 15-inch rim.
That's right.
With the normal alloys. This is going to be our basically the test from what gains you're going to get by changing your tires from the standard tires, how much extra grip do you get, and I think this is going to be a good test. Hope you enjoyed the day, Francois.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot for
Thanks for
joining
inviting
us.
me.
First test, how much does the tyres weigh? We're going to weigh them on a normal bathroom scale. It's quite accurate. It doesn't lie about my weight, so why should it lie about the tyres' weight? We're going to weigh each tyre and we're going to put the stats up for you guys to see the weight of each tyre. Guys, the next test we are doing is actually we measured the tread pattern on our spare tyres that haven't been used, and now we're going to take an average between the 4 tyres and the amount of kilometers we did, and you're going to see which tyre is actually going to give you the longest lifetime with this test. So let's get to measuring these. Okay guys, for the next test we'll do a downhill stop test. All the tires will be at 2 bar, so not deflated or anything. We're doing normal road pressures here to ensure that we basically take most of the grip that deflation gives you. We're taking that away, and we're running 2 bars, and the guys will have to do a dead stop on the line you see over there, and we're going to be judges, all of us standing next to each other and giving guys a point. If they see any slippage or anything happening there, points will be deducted for this one. So let's get to it.
Ja.
There we go. Stop. Okay.
Mooi, start off. Start off. Mooi. Okay, stop to it. Well done. Come off. Yeah. Bring it. Okay, on the brakes. On the brakes. Slower, 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 brake. I'll let that one go. Keep on going.
Must I reverse now?
No, it's fine. Okay. Slow, slow, slow. There you go. You're off. It felt much easier, eh? Okay. Brakes. Start off, bring hom. Bring hom. I'll say. And stop. Okay. I came down the second part. I caught the piece. Okay. Okay guys, we're going to do a skid pan test. We're going to time you. We're going to have 2 laps and going to take the average of those laps. This is going to test your grip, but also a bit of driver skill and how your car is set up. So we're going to have different times on this because of the different setups we've got on the car. So we're going to start off here. That's our start gate. So you pull up with your front tires there. We're going to start the time as soon as you take off. We're going to slalom through those 2 cones. Then you're going to do a donut around that cone. As soon as you're done with that donut, that's your exit point and the end point where we stop the time. Everything clear to you guys? Okay, so guys, we've come to the end of our day and the tire comparison test we did today. I want to get some feedback from you guys on the different tests we did, and a lot of guys with new cars, new to 4x4ing. Werner, first from your side, how was your experience today? Did you enjoy it? Do you think the tire test, I know to have something that's actually really scientific, we need to use the same car, the same driver, and put different tires on it. That's the scientific way. Unfortunately, that's quite difficult to organize, so we did it to the best of our ability, and I think we got quite good results. What's your feeling on this?
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, it's for our opinion, but I'm happy with the tires I have, the Hancooks. I think it performed very well. The grip is amazing. What I heard is the guys are saying it's got a softer sidewall, but I'm happy with the choice. The 80 profile makes a huge difference going over the obstacles, and it was awesome fun. So thanks from my side and our side. This absolutely amazing experience. I mean, it's my first time doing 4x4, and amazing the capability of the car as well.
Surprised.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so another question I'm going to ask you guys individually as well is, if you had the tires on for quite a while, what do you think is a pro and a con of that tire? So I'll go first on this one. I think the pro for the BFs are they really tough on road or off road, good grip off road. The big con for me is as soon as you hit that on a wet tar road, or you're doing rock crawling over rocks and it's wet, they slip much more than other tires do. So that's the pro and the con. My main reason why I put these on is for overlanding. With the gravel roads we did, a lot of guys lost tires, and all the locals on those roads where everybody lost tires are driving with BF Goodridges. So that tells you it's a much tougher tire than the other brands out there. On the weight side, maybe there's a surprise. We'll see at the end. Next, Francois.
Yes.
Our stock Jimny driver. Did you have fun today?
I had fun. I enjoyed it. I must say I was planning to prove the fact that a stock Jimny is extremely capable, but I was expecting to do much worse than I felt I actually did. The capabilities of the stock Jimny or the stock suspension, it only at the end it caught me,
When we started doing a bit of the rougher obstacles.
with a middle money key type of thing, yes.
That's it.
But I'm happy. Look, I would say I wouldn't have the confidence to deflate these tires much, in another scenario. For those people, which I also try to prove, is you don't need to replace these tires first thing.
No.
Save yourself a few bucks. They are just but just as capable as the rest. I think they kept up with everybody. I think they surprised us all. Run them until they're flat, unless you like the eye candy. So I think most people.
And I think if you're planning to use your Jimny a lot more off-road,
yes,
because we saw on these obstacles, they don't have as much grip as the other all-terrain tires.
definitely, especially on the more gravelly.
But I'd say if you do 90% on-road, 10% off-road, the standard tires, we saw at the lap times, we'll post those. Next, Paul.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed my day a lot. I think the pros and cons on my Generals, if you really look at it, the General is a cheap tire, value for money. It gives you kilometers. The only con I can think about it, the BFs looks better on the gym. I must say that. If you look at the physical tire, it looks nice. But then I've also seen that the standard tire does everything that the normal other tires are doing. So you can't really compare. It's personal choice, I think, at the end of the day.
Definitely. Derek, over to you, Mr. Auto.
Mr. Auto, yeah. So, no, a great day. Good to get to know the vehicle a lot better. Auto is, you've got to get used to it. I've got Continental Cross Contact, and I put them on because I do mostly road driving. So in the wet, they are absolutely superb, no issue at all. I didn't really test them to their full ability today. I kept getting caught on the little middle monarchy.
Yeah.
So by the way, to your point, don't go out and rush and buy all these things like the bash plates and things like that.
Diff protectors.
The diff protector, yeah. And I think what was nice about the day is knowledge. You know, the more you speak to people, standard, different, especially on tyres and suspension. I'm delighted at the Del Sol lift. That I'm really delighted about. So on the Continentals off-road, I think they're okay. The jury's still out. I mean, I probably need to do more on that. But otherwise, great day. Thank you.
Okay. So guys, that's the end of our test. We'll post all the scores, and end of the day we'll see. Like I said, not very scientific. Sometimes it's the driver, sometimes it's the car, sometimes it's the tires. We'll post those scores. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe, and we'll see you again. Just Jimny on.